So what are the two ways to earn interest and delay taxes? Great question. I'm glad you're here. My name is Stan, the Annuity Man, and America's Annuity Agent licensed in all 50 states. This is part of my retirement tips series on the Stan, the Annuity Man YouTube channel, which I hope you can hit subscribe or hit the bell. I think the bell alerts you to when these come out. By the way, spoiler alert, they come out every single day, Monday through Friday. So we're just getting started. I want to educate the public on all things annuity. But let's talk about this. Let's get into the details. Let's do facts, not fiction, not sales pitches, but only after this music. So what are the two ways to earn interest and delay taxes? You know, I always say on annuity for what it will do, not what it might do. Not the unicorn chasing the butterflies, the hypothetical, theoretical, back-tested, hopeful agent scenario that you see and hear and you go, wow, that sounds too good to be true. It is too good to be true. You know, annuities are contracts. You have to understand that. So what are the two ways to earn interest and delay taxes in the annuity world that you need to be aware of? I've written books on them. Multi-year guarantee annuity and fixed index annuity. Go to theannuityman.com, sign up there, and I'll ship the books for free, and you'll just get them in the mail. No obligation, no cost. So let's talk about multi-year guarantee annuities. Multi-year guarantee annuity is a fixed rate annuity. It's the annuity industry version of a CD. So for instance, you can get, currently at the time of this taping, you can get a 3-year multi-year guarantee annuity. In other words, you're locking in that interest for 3 years. In this case, most states have an interest rate around 3%. So for those 3 years, you're going to get 3%, and it's going to compound tax deferred. Eventually, when you pull money out of an annuity, any type of an annuity, you're going to pay taxes at ordinary income rate levels. And you just have to know that. I mean, anyone that says to you that they can get you an annuity that's tax-free income, they can't. The IRS doesn't allow it. But what the IRS does allow, and this is pretty cool, is they allow you to defer taxes. And a lot of people out there are in very, very high tax brackets. They don't want to lose a penny, but they also want to earn interest. Multi-year guarantee annuity is a very simplistic way, a fixed rate annuity way. You know exactly what it's going to do, what it will do, not what it might do. There's no might, there's will do. Will do with multi-year guarantee annuity is that interest that you're going to get paid, and you can actually peel, most of them allow you to peel it off and put it into a bank account if you want to, but in this case, you're looking for a way to delay taxes and put it off and tax defer and get interest. Multi-year guarantee annuity is a great way to go about it. And you can ladder them. You can buy like a 3-year, 4-year, 5-year, or a 7-year. They can go as far out as 10 years or more. But in my opinion, you always try to keep the maturity short with multi-year guarantee annuities with the hope that interest rates go up. Okay, the other way to earn interest and delay taxes is with an indexed annuity, fixed index annuity. Back in the day, they were called equity indexed annuities, but now they're called fixed index annuities. They were designed in 1995 to compete with CD returns, which is exactly what they do. They are not securities. They are life insurance products that are issued at the state level. So people that want to push them as market return products, they're really not. They're CD products. Now, some years can be a little bit better than others, but the blended return since 1995 has been in that CD level. The good news about index annuities is that when the interest is locked in other words, whatever gain on that call option that you've done, and by the way, I've done a series on indexed annuities you might want to check out that explains caps and spreads and participation rates and all that stuff. That's part of the series I did on indexed annuities. So whatever that locks in at, I mean, it never goes below that. So you just stair step up, hopefully, that interest locks in. And if the markets go in the toilet, you don't lose a penny. Now, the good news, when used like multi-year guarantee annuities and indexed annuities, when used in a non-IRA account, then that growth grows tax deferred and compounds, which is a good thing. Because there's a lot of you out there that don't want any more taxes. You're at a high tax bracket where you just want to protect the principal and just have interest hit and defer the taxes down the road. In other words, hockey analogy is kick the puck down the ice a little bit. Eventually, when you pull it out, you will have to pay taxes on it. But with these two products, indexed annuities and multi-year guarantee annuities, you can earn interest and delay taxes. All right, let's stay on the subject on indexed annuities a little bit, because in addition, if you just bought an indexed annuity and said, okay, Stan, I don't need income, or I don't need any whistles or bells. I just want that index call option return, whatever that is, to be credited to the account. I don't want to pay taxes on it. I want to delay it, but I want that interest credit. Fine. There's no annual fees. It's very, we'll shop all carriers for the best cap spreads, participation rates, strategies involved. We need to talk about that. Go to theannuityman.com and sign up there. Or, if you want to discuss it, you can just hit the comments down here on my YouTube channel. I do check that, and we will answer you as well. But I wanted to talk to you about index annuities with income riders. Now, I've written a book on income riders that I'll send with the other ones, the fixed index annuity one and the multi-year guarantee annuity book as well. But at the time of application, you can attach what's called an income rider to a fixed annuity. What an income rider is an attached benefit that grows separately. So if you draw a line down the middle of a blank sheet of paper, index option stuff here, income rider calculation is here, and you can use this side to calculate a future income payment. Now the good news is typically that has an interest rate attachment that it grows by as well, and it's not true interest because you can only use this to calculate your first income payment. So it's kind of a phantom account and monopoly money, but it does have a growth percentage with most of them that it grows by, but it grows tax deferred. So again, if you're looking for interest to grow and to delay taxes, you can have a fixed index annuity standalone without the income rider, or you can have a fixed index annuity with an income rider. Either way, both sides of that calculation, remember I did that, the accumulation value and then the income rider, both sides of that calculation, and there are separate calculations, are going to grow tax deferred, which is a good thing. So once again, you need to talk with me and go to theannuityman.com. Set a time and let's talk about what you're trying to achieve. It really comes down to two questions you need to ask and answer. Number one, what do you want the money to contractually do? And number two, when do you want those contractual guarantees to start? In this case, hey, Stan, I want interest, I want to delay taxes. Then we need to go shop MYGAs, and we need to go shop index annuities for the best contractual guarantees for your specific situation. Hey, I've done a series of these retirement tips video. I encourage you to go check them all out. You can go to the playlist right below me and you can see the whole series and look at them one by one to see which one applies to you. Remember this with multi-year guarantee annuities and fixed index annuities. You can use our proprietary calculators at theannuityman.com to run the quotes yourself. We have a live feed of the best fixed rates for your specific state. You just filter it by your state of residence and the duration that you're looking at. 24/7, 365, you can shop that at your leisure. Let me know if you're interested. We can coordinate the paperwork. And with index annuities, a little bit more of a complex product, but with both products, we need to talk one-on-one, me and you and the Annuity Man, America's annuity agent, the #1 agent in the country. I will shoot it straight if you haven't caught that from me by now. It's going to be a brutally factual conversation. I'm going to put your interest first from a fiduciary standpoint. That's the way it should be with all conversations, and I will tell you if annuity does not fit. I promise to do that. Hit the subscribe button. I'll see you on the next Stan the Annuity Man video.